Hi guys, Martin back with another CarCast, and I'm going to show you the road. Camera might be a bit wobbly, so I apologise for that. Hopefully my driving will be alright, but this is the route through that I take to work. I'm just come from the barber's Thursday morning, and yeah, you either love it or hate it. I'm only going to do it this once because setting the camera up for this was a nightmare in the car, to be fair. And you get to see how badly I drive now. But anyway, what are we going to talk about this week? We're going to talk about tournaments first. So tournaments, we're busy scheduling stuff and setting things up. We're going to be doing an X-Wing tournament on the 4th of March. So that's gone up live. It's game day this weekend, which is free. So anyone who's playing Magic the Gathering, anyone who's watching, anyone who hasn't played for ages, fancies coming back in, it's completely free. It's not a competitive, it is a competitive tournament, but it's not an uber competitive tournament. You play through however many rounds. We play through it probably 4 rounds, I would have thought, and just bring your deck down and just play some games. You get a promo card just for entering. You also then, if you make the top 8, you get another promo card, and then if you win, you get a mat. It's all free. No excuse not to come down. Starts 12 o'clock on Saturday, so I expect everybody to be there. X-Wing, as I say, is then on the 4th of March. We've got on the 8th of April, we're going to be running a War Machine tournament. So we're just putting final details together for that. There is a Malifaux tournament coming up. We've got to organise a date for that. We think it's probably going to be the last Saturday in April. The slow growth for Malifaux starts week after next, I think it is. We've already got 12 people signed up for that, so now's a great time to get into Malifaux. Brilliant game to get into. Very, very, very low model count. You're talking 30-40 quid to get into Malifaux, and the minis are fantastic. I don't know if we've got anything else scheduled. I don't think we have got anything else scheduled at the moment. Obviously the Northwest Open tickets are going to go on sale for that on the 3rd of April, which is a Monday, and we'll announce exactly what time we're going to put the tickets on sale. It's either going to be 8 AM or lunchtime, 12 o'clock. But we don't know yet. I haven't decided. But on the note of the Northwest Open, I wouldn't, when we announce what time the tickets are going on sale, I'd jump on it, because there are already more people saying that they want to come to it than there is space. So we need to look at that. But the other tournament, which I've left till last to mention, is the 40k birthday bash. So we're up to 24, I think it is now, for it, which is great. And then there's a few people who are just waiting on decisions for. So I think that's easily going to hit 30 men. Let's make it bigger. It's only 20 quid, and you're getting food in for the 20 quid. It's 3 games, 1 day, 1500 point standard combined arms detachments, no formations. It's just keeping it, as I've said in previous videos, just keeping it basic and simple. It's just about enjoying a day out playing games, basically. 20 quid for the winner, 20 quid for the loser, and then awards for best painted armies and stuff like that. I'm going to take my Dark Eldar. That's what I'm taking to it, which was decided yesterday. Guy came in yesterday to buy White Scar tactical objectives and his ticket, and he's running a list that's not dissimilar to my White Scar list, to the point where it's even got a Fire Raptor in it. And I thought, well, let's not put 2 of the same on the tables. So I'll run Dark Eldar, see what happens. The guys from Scotland might well be coming down. Will let me know, because we need to get lists submitted in and everything so that they're all checked out that they're fine. And that kind of covers tournaments. That's what it covers. It's weird because I'm looking at my phone and the cars in front of me, and I can see obviously the road that I'm driving on. It's all very bleak, isn't it? Winter. Maybe this would have been better in the summer. There's leaves on the trees and such. And it's whether or not I keep the camera on for the full journey, which I'm ill. That's my biggest problem. Even the barber's just said to me, I'm quiet compared to normal. It's because I'm not well. I'm burnt out. I'm just a bit tired. And I've got a cold as well. So apologies for all the sniffling throughout the video. But I am, yeah, I'm just obviously Christmas was busy with it being Christmas. Then 2 weeks at the beginning of January leading up towards Last Chance Open, we were working furiously for it. Then actually running and playing in the events. Then it was all about getting stuff ready for Gibraltar, for No Retreat, which obviously we did. And again, I'm just tired. We've got a few days off next week. That's good. What else is there? So this weekend sees releases of the second Gathering of the Storm book, which is like the second End Times type style thing, and it brings the Iliad, which is the new Eldar stuff, and Eldari is what the name's changed to, and so on and so forth with that. The new Triumvirate is also out, which is the three. It's the Avatar, I forget the lady's name, but the big cat, and then the big Incubi as well. So those three are out. We've got a few of those left, not many. So if you want one of those, then maybe get on for pre-order with it. It's an exciting time with 40k at the moment. There's loads going on. I'm doing loads with it, and we've sponsored more channels. So we've now got Dark Artisan, Harry is on board. We've got Black Toad Studios, which is Dom and Tom. They're on board with us as well. Obviously we had Ace Face Beer, SM Battle Report, Geeks 40k, and Winter's SEO. Talked about those last week, and then there might be a couple more dropping in the next week or so. But all kinds of crazy film and battle reports from people at the moment. So I've got Harry from Dark Artisans coming over to the store weekend after next, so I think that's the 18th if my memory's right. So he's coming over to film a battle report. I'm then off down to London for something to do with Wizards of the Coast of Magic. But whilst I'm down there, I'm going to drop in to Lawrence from Tabletop Tactics, film a battle report with him. And then the week after that, I'm down at Winter's place, film a battle report with him. Who else have we got? There's one I missed. Oh, Rich from Geeks 40k. He's coming up for the birthday bash, and then that's on the Saturday, and on the Sunday we're having a game and we're filming it for their channel. So there's loads going on there. As I say, there's loads of channels getting on board, which is good. It's a nice feeling having all these 40k YouTube channels on board under War Games, because we set up a WhatsApp group and already everybody's chatting and having good banter. And I need to get down to see Dom and Tom from Black Toad Studios at some point, film with them, and BusyCast as well. John, I need to get down and see him and film a battle report, or they get up to the store, whichever way round. Dom and Tom's going to be a nightmare though, because they're in Hastings. That's France. That's a long way off. But yeah, 40k, it's grown in popularity in the store, and that has to be something to do with the fact that, like myself and Dave, we've shown resurged interest in it as well. Tournament wise, obviously we ran our tournaments and then went off to Gibraltar. I'm going to go to Warhammer Fest. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning for that. So I'm going to get my ticket for that. I'm going to go and play in the 40k GT there. Looking at going to Prague in April. I think I've already mentioned that. And then yeah, just as and where I can get a bit of 40k, and then I'm going to do it. I said that this year I'm going to play more games, and I am. We're also going to be playing more board games. So there's different things happening in the shop, and other than just this CarCast, you're going to see more on YouTube. So Georgie's going to take some of the workload off me with social media. She already does Instagram for me. She's going to start concentrating on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. So you're going to see Georgie on the channel a bit as well, because whilst yes, the store is mine, I don't like to treat it that way. It's all of ours. It's me, Dave, Georgie, Adam and Jay. We're a team and we work very much that way. So everything seems to be balanced between us, but the channel seems to be very much just me. So I want to open that up and let Georgie do some stuff. So she'll do some chats about releases and things like that. and also just generally what's going on in the hobby. Maybe looking at some board games and things, because why not? Put her on camera, let's do it. She likes it. She used to be on T&G Productions. Now, I spoke about T&G Productions ages ago and asked you all to go and subscribe to it. And the T&G was Tom and Georgie. But Tom and Georgie aren't Tom and Georgie anymore, because life and young love and all that, they're not together anymore. So T&G's still running, still doing Guild Ball stuff, but it's now, I think it's Tabletop and Gaming that they've changed the name to now. Georgie's nothing to do with it anymore, so that's why you don't see her on camera, but you see her on ours instead. She's coming on board with us a bit more, and doing bits with that. On the actual board game side of things, this is really weird for me, because normally I can see myself on the camera, and that randomly makes it easier to talk. This is bizarre, like really bizarre. And yeah, you just look at bleak country roads. But yeah, this is my route into work every morning. On the note of board games, so International Tabletop Gaming Day. We did it last year, and we did the big Zombicide thing this year. It's the 29th or 30th of April, whichever one's the Saturday. And forgive me, I've not got a calendar in front of me, so I can't remember. But we're doing it again, and we're doing it bigger. So we're going to do Zombicide again. We're going to do a huge big map of Zombicide. But this time, to keep things a bit more fluent than what we're actually doing, is gang warfare. So it's a bit more like Walking Dead, where you can kill zombies, but you can kill each other as well. Which has got to be loads of fun, right? But yeah, we're going to do that. So the big Zombicide game. We're going to have plenty of board games that we've committed to, and that'll be set up that people will bring in and play, with numbers on each table showing you how many people are required for the game to start, and then they'll all start up from that. And then we're doing a bring and buy. So I'm going to mention this plenty more times before the actual event, but we're doing a bring and buy for everything. So not just board games, we're talking miniatures as well. If you've got old miniatures you want rid of, then bring them in, and we'll put a price on them. Or if it's a board game, we'll put a price on it. You need to come to me, you need to say to me, right Martin, I want 20 quid for this, and I'll put a £20 price sticker on it, and it'll either sell for what it is, or if it goes for a couple of quid less, then you'll have agreed with me what the minimum that you want for it is. And we'll just try and figure it out and try and get some sales. 20% of each sale comes to War Games, which is 10% for War Games, and 10% which will go to the charity Solder Hay. So we'll put that through there, and hopefully that'll generate a load of movement for people and free up some space and some cash and whatever. We're going really slow because there's a lane of drive with 4 cars up front. It's doing 25 miles an hour in a 40 mile an hour zone. Brilliant. But yeah, then at the end of the day, sort of 4 or 5 o'clock, we're going to do an auction, and the auction will be for everything that's left on the table. So it's a bit like eBay, where you've got a buy it now option and the ticket price is on there, or you can wait and take your chance in an auction. And I'm sure I don't need to teach anyone to suck eggs. Auctions can go one way or the other. You can go crazy and people pay a lot of money for something, or they can go for nothing. We're going to set it up on Facebook Live as well, so we'll announce it and we'll say we're going to do it, but that way we'll be able to take bids in on Facebook Live. If you bid on something, we obviously require you to pay for it, so don't just bid just to try and increase the bids. So we want people bidding on things in the auction. I say we'll run that via Facebook Live, and via Facebook Live. We'll sort that out. What else is there? See, I'd normally cut the video at this point because I've been chatting for 14 minutes and I've gone through what I want to go through, but we're still not at work. And if you want to see the drive through into Southport, then I need to carry on talking, don't I? I don't know, it's all a little bit weird today. All you've done is literally see the back of this van all the way in, and some trees without leaves. But we're coming into Southport now. But are we actually in Southport? I don't know what this area is called. It might be Southport, but we'll call it Southport. But we're coming in towards the town centre in a minute anyway. And we'll show you, just for those of you that haven't seen, it's a seaside town, Southport, and it's obviously a lot better in the summer than it is in the winter. It's a lot busier, but it's 10:10, so what are you going to do with that? Death Guard, there you go. I'll talk to you about Death Guard for a minute. That's my next army for 40k and for 30k. I'm going to start playing 30k, but I'm going to use the Death Guard to do it, so I'm going to make it so that they can work in both systems. But I'm struggling to write a competitive 40k list with them. I can write a list and I can make it fluffy, which is good and it's fun. But if I'm going to go playing in tournaments, whilst I don't expect to go winning all these tournaments, because I'm not that level of competitive player, I don't think, I want to at least know that I'm in with a shot of winning the tournaments, and that I'm going to be competitive enough to play. And I'm really struggling to find a good build for it, because every time I find something, I think, oh yeah, that would be brilliant, that'll stop this and this. I look at it and go, yeah, but it doesn't feel right. And I either just need to ditch the feeling right bit, or kind of get on with it. I don't know. About to drive past McDonald's now, and now I'm hungry. But surely you don't need to see me go through a drive-through. Yeah, so any suggestions with that? We're looking at either taking the Chaos Warband, which makes everything objective secured, which is powerful. But then, I mean, I've had ideas of, obviously, Marines and Rhinos, that just works. I wanted to put Typhus and some Terminators in, but for what they do in the game, as opposed to the points that they cost, it's just not worth it. Typhus is a legend, he's brilliant, but he's 230 points. He's just too much to run. And behind the laner again. I shouldn't moan, we all had to lane at one point, didn't we? Just, there's big huge gaps in a roundabout, and if you don't take it, then it's never going to work. And then he goes out in front of a car. Whatever. It's all a bit different, this, isn't it? This is a bad roundabout, this as well. There's no lane markings, but it's clearly two lanes, yet people cut across the lanes. And there's normally, like, there you go, woman behind me has just come out from the side of me and then turned off in the same lane as what I have. Absolute idiot. But hey, that's my drive. My driving's been alright, I think. So this is Scaresbrick New Road, and this is the main road now into Southport. So come along here. The noise you can hear rattling in the back is plates, by the way. We've just swapped all our dinner plates. We've got new dinner plates in the house, so I brought the old ones into the shop, so that we've just got stuff if we get any meals or anything in that we've physically got plates to eat off. But I'm conscious that I can hear that noise. You can't really see what on the right hand side there is KGV College. We get a lot of the kids from the college coming in playing card games, Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and such. And I'm just literally just waffling for the sake of waffling now, aren't I? 18 minutes and another traffic light. I really wanted to show you getting into Southport. I should have started the video later. Yeah, I'm out of stuff. That's because I'm not well. Normally you don't have to struggle with me, do you, for talking? But who am I playing? What am I playing? Right, so Harry's coming down from Durham, sort of Sunderland, Durham way, Dark Artisan. I'm going to put my white scars up against him. Winters wants my white scars on the channel. I'll let Lawrence decide what he wants me to take there, but I would imagine again it'll be the white scars. So you're going to see the white scars an awful lot on YouTube, and you're going to see me hopefully filming more stuff on YouTube. We're very close to launching our Twitch channel as well. Just getting all the overlays and stuff sorted so that we can actually show live stream battle reports and games of Magic and so on and so forth. So we're working towards all that. We're getting it sorted, we're getting it done. On with it, innit? So yeah, that's all coming through. We will start showing you more battle reports. As I say, Georgie's going to take up some of the work on YouTube. And what do you want from it? Keep it clean, but what do you want? What do you want Georgie to do on YouTube for us? Give us some ideas. What do you want to see on the channel? Because other than seeing me drive behind a Nissan Duke or a white van for most of the journey, you only get CarCasts off me at the moment. And I know I keep threatening to stop them, and then I get a load of people telling me not to stop them because they like them. I'm like, "Grr." Well, I'll carry on with them. We're nearly a year in. But other than that, yeah, I'll throw the odd battle report up where I get time to do it. But what else do you want to see on the channel? What do you want from us? What do you want Georgie to do? Do you want Jay and Adam to do bits maybe? I don't think Jay would have an issue with being on camera. Dave definitely doesn't want to be on camera, so we're going to have to make that happen, aren't we? Doesn't do cameras and doesn't do hugs. Get a high five off him, you're doing well. But yeah, that's just who he is. I've ordered stormtroopers. That's something exciting to say. So I've got 2 stormtroopers coming, full life-size stormtroopers coming to the store. I just need to get mannequins, which I need to sort out, to be fair, in the next day or 2. Need to get 2 full-size mannequins so that we can dress the stormtroopers, and then they're going to be in the store. They're going to look cool. They're going to look really good. The banners are getting done for all the header boards, and on top of that, we're also getting the finally, over a year later, we're getting a window vinyl going across the top, which shows what we sell, because it's always been missing, and it shouldn't be. But yeah, that's coming. It's another thing. What are we on there now? 22 minutes. I can't believe anybody's still watching this. But we're in Southport Town Centre now, and this is East Bank Street that we're coming down, and then we're going to turn out onto Lord Street, which is the main road through the town, the main high street, if you like. That's where all the good shops are on. Crawshaw's is a good shop. That's a butcher's. That's not on Lord Street, but all the good shops are on Lord Street, and that's where War Games is. Haha. See what I did there? Yeah, not exactly the most exciting of journeys, but we're here. Scaffold, no, I don't know what they're making there. Tesco's getting redone. Don't need Tesco Express, like, but you know what's killed this journey is red lights and learner drivers. Would have been there by now. It normally only takes about 18-20 minutes to get into work, and that's just not happening today. So, but there's people nosing around, and I'm gonna get more red lights in a second. I want to know from you lot, because I'm only filming this in this direction to show you my journey in, and I want to know who's managed to watch to the end. So if you want to watch to the end, then you need to put a comment. There you go. Yeah, let's play a game. Shall we play a game? If you've watched the entire video, please write in the comments camel, as in camel with a hump, because as we all know, Martin does camels. I go off on tangents, and I've said it before in previous videos, so I'll explain it again now. What camels is if I start chatting about something, and I'll go off on a tangent, and I go that far off. When you're watching YouTube videos, if you click at the video on the side for something that's lightly related, and keep clicking and clicking and clicking on the ones at the side, eventually you learn how to talk camel. So we often do camels with reference to me. But in front of us there now, the big building just on the right in the front of us is the Scaresbrick Hotel. People have come up and stayed in there. I would suggest against it. It's not great. It's cheap, but it's also above a nightclub, which if you're coming up for a weekend, the noise obviously travels up. And the guys who have stayed there have only stayed there once. You know what I mean? They've not stayed again. There's actually down the left-hand side, sort of 500 yards to the left, there's a travel lodge. Who I might go and see them today. Actually, I need to sort a deal out with them to get accommodation set up and such. But yeah, more bloody red lights. It's now a 25-minute journey in. This is a slow drive in. Then we're going to get all the trouble of the parked cars, people trying to come across lanes. But this is it. We're on Lord Street now, guys. So this is where we are. This is literally, for those of you that don't know, all those verandas that are across the tops of the shops. Apparently Paris modelled itself on Lord Street, and you won't be able to see it. Where that van is, sorting the bins, there's War Games just to the left. Can't really see it on the camera there, but that's it. We turn up here, we go and park, and then we're done. So at that point, you don't need to see me park up. That's surely you just don't need to see that. Yeah, that was my uninteresting drive into work, and a whole lot of waffle trying to pad out 25 minutes of red lights and letting the drivers. So don't forget, if you watched it all, write camel in the bottom, and I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for the patience.